I can think of probably one of an early on home visit. I went with Jay on, and he was a disabled little boy, and we were picking him up for school, but the parents were not getting up in time just to get him on the bus. I mean, it was, we had everything in place to get this kid to school, all these resources, and the parents just simply were not getting out of bed.
And they didn't work, so there weren't any excuses.
Nobody was working, and I remember, I went into the situation frustrated, but of course I'm doing the whole school thing of how can we help you, and man, what do we need to do, and how can this get better, because he's missing a lot of school. And Jay just comes in with this whole, you need to clean your apartment, this is ridiculous. To the dad, stop playing video games, you're not 13, grow up, you have one job, and that is to get your kid up, feed him, get him dressed, and get him on the bus. That is your only job, do it, and he just says it all, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, thank you, because it's all the stuff I'm thinking, but I don't, again, I'm in a weird spot where that's a little bit different for me to say, but he just laid it all out there, and the guy was like, yes, sir, and it needed to be said. It was a ridiculous situation. It was just two people who were just not taking care of their child in a way that they needed to, and then, you were like, and clean this place up, what do you do all day long? Like, why is this place a mess? Clean it up, do your dishes, and, it was refreshing. I remember thinking, when we left, oh my gosh, this is great. I need to take this guy with me everywhere I go.
Well, and that, that's frustrating when you go over to the house at, 9 o'clock in the morning and a parent is up playing video games and says he's been up since 3 o'clock this morning playing video games, and the house is just disarray. And, the school's spending money to send bus to their house to pick them up, and they can't even get the child on the bus. So, I feel in that instance, I completely respect Brandy's side of that, and I get it. I know that. And I know, if she upset that family and they call the school, that goes certain ways and stuff like that. But where are we as a society if we just can't be honest with each other? And there's a difference between being honest and being cruel. And we're not being cruel. I'm honest with them. And I see it as, here we have a disabled child that can't even get himself to school, that the school has went out of their way and made arrangements for a bus to go specifically to their house to put this child on that bus. And now this child's at risk of losing that bus because he had missed it so many times. Who's going to speak up for that child? Because obviously the parents aren't being a parent. It has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do to turn that console off and wake up your child and send them to school. That's it.
Yeah. And I think that those are the situations too, it's not child abuse. It's not going to fit the definition. No one's going to respond to that call. But having an SRO who isn't wrapped up in fights or giving people tickets, who's available to say, I'll come with you, let's get to the bottom of this, it's benefiting our district so much more than having him issuing tickets to kids or doing summons for court. That's the benefit of the SRO in the school, is that you have that support to go into a house and say, come on guys, let's figure this out and let's get them here. So, and it improved.